Hello guys and girls out there, William Jordan here once again from Money Talks Unfiltered. So I thought of doing something a bit different today, sorry, work, etc. But there's this artist on the internet. I thought I would react to one of his videos. He's called Ren. He's a Welsh artist that raps about sometimes very controversial subjects. And there's one of his videos called Money Game Part 2, link to the original video down in the description, where he talks a lot against capitalism, etc. But part of the video is very finance and economics oriented, and I thought I'd react to it because it's very interesting, and if you understand this stuff, then you're already way ahead of a lot of big time players out there. So let's listen to this part, just small snippet of this video, and then we'll break it down, okay? So let's get right into it. Ren, like I said, link to the original video in the description down below. Go check it out.
Money is a game and the ladder we climb turns a saint into a sinner with his finger in crime. I'll break it down for you motherfuckers line by line. This is business economics in a nursery rhyme. She sells seashells on a seashore, but the value of these shells will fall due to the laws of supply and demand. No one wants to buy shells cause there's loads on the sand. Step 1, must create a sense of scarcity. Shells will sell much better if the people think they're rare, you see. Bear with me, take as many shells as you can find and hide them on an island. Stockpile them high until they're rarer than a diamond. Step 2, gotta make the people think that they want them, really fucking want them. Hit them like Bronson. Influencers, product placement, featured primetime entertainment. If you haven't got a shell, then you're just a fucking waste, man. 3, it's monopoly. Invest inside some property. Start a corporation, make a logo, do it properly. Shells must sell, that will be a new philosophy. Swallow all your morals, they're a poor man's quality. 4, expand, expand, expand. Clear forest, make land, fresh blood on hands. 5, why just shells? Why limit yourself? She sells seashells, sell oil as well. 6, guns, sell stock, sell diamonds, sell rock, sell water to a fish, sell the time to a clock. 7, press on the gas, take your foot off the brakes, then run to be the president of the United States. 8, big smile, make big wave, that's great. Now the truth is overrated, tell lies out the gate. 9, polarize the people, controversy is the game. It don't matter if they hate you, if they all say your name. 10, the world is yours. Step out on the stage to a round of applause. You're a liar, cheat, a devil, a whore, and you sell seashells on the seashore. Rain, rain.
Okay, so there you have it. Okay, so let's break it down, and please leave a comment down below and tell me what you think, and if I miss anything, yeah, let me know. So let's quickly see step by step what Ren is talking about, and I'll give you my personal feedback.
This all. Money is a game and the ladder we climb turns a saint into a sinner with his finger in crime. I'll break it down for you motherfuckers line by line. This is business economics in a nursery rhyme.
Okay. So basically it's about the seductive and sometimes corrupting power of money. The economic ladder isn't always just about success. It's about how the pursuit of wealth can lead people to abandon their values and their moral behaviors. In business, climbing the ladder sometimes can test your personal ethics. It's not uncommon for the pressure to succeed to lead people into unethical practices. A good example of this, for those of you who have been around or at least heard about it, would be Enron. So Enron was a highly successful energy company that engaged in deceptive accounting practices to inflate their profits and hide their debts. The aggressive pursuit they had of success actually led to fraud and eventually their downfall. This scandal highlights how the corrupting power of money can drive people to compromise their integrity.
She sells seashells on a seashore, but the value of these shells will fall due to the laws of supply and demand. No one wants to buy shells cause there's loads on the sand.
Okay, so this part basically introduces you to the basics of supply and demand, which is fundamental in economics. Simply put, if a certain product, there's too much of a certain product, the demand isn't enough and the prices will fall, trying to incentivize people to buy more since the prices are lower. Now, on the reverse side, if there's not enough of a product, it becomes rarer and prices go up. It's not always like this, but in general, that's the way it works, okay? Supply and demand. So a good example of this basically is oil. In 2014, the US fracking boom introduced a huge surplus of oil in the markets, and demand for oil just couldn't keep the pace, which led to a drop in oil prices. Good old days, since we know what oil prices are doing today. But yeah, this is just a classic example of how oversupply can lead to falling prices. And like he said, if there's too many shells, people will not buy them because you can just pick it up on the sand.
One must create a sense of scarcity. Shells will sell much better if the people think they're rare, you see. Bear with me, take as many shells as you can find and hide them on an island. Stockpile them high until they're rarer than a diamond. Step 2.
Okay, so this part is all about creating artificial scarcity. Stockpile the shells, you know. A good example of this, okay, this is actually a strategy where you limit the availability of a product to the market so that you can artificially keep prices high. A good example of this would be the diamond industry, De Beers. There was a time De Beers almost had the complete monopoly of diamonds on the global markets. They still own a big portion of it, but much less than before. Yes, I will be making a video of the diamond industry and De Beers. But diamonds are not that uncommon as a precious stone. And the diamonds that are mined by De Beers all get sent to vaults around the world, especially here in Europe, where they only allow a few diamonds per year to enter the market so that they can keep prices artificially high. It's a very good strategy, creating artificial scarcity. If you know of any other product that does this, any other company that does this, please leave a comment down below.
Gotta make the people think that they want it, really fucking want it. Hit them like Bronson. Influencers, product placement, featured primetime entertainment. If you haven't got a show, then you're just a fucking waste, man. Free.
Okay, so this is all about marketing and creating desire. By using powerful marketing techniques, celebrity endorsements, media placements, etc., you create a desire for a certain product. De Beers, once again, did this very well with their ads on Diamonds Are Forever. But a more recent example of this would be Apple products, the iPhone, for instance. Apple is a master at this. There are many other smartphones on the market that are just as good or even better than the iPhone, but since Apple uses very good celebrity placements, product placements, celebrity endorsements, etc., they make people want the newest iPhone. Think about the Mission Impossible movies when they started using iPhones and iPads, etc. Sleek advertising, like I said, celebrity endorsements, and it almost creates a cult-like following for Apple products. The launch of the new iPhone is always a major event for Apple. It generates hype. People flock to the Apple stores to buy the latest version of the iPhone. It's almost a cult-like following. If you know of any other products like this, please let me know.
It's monopoly. Invest inside some property. Start a corporation, make a logo, do it properly. Shells must sell, that will be a new philosophy. Swallow all your morals, they're a poor man's quality.
Okay, so this part discusses everything monopoly, expansion, and branding. Achieving monopoly basically means that you're controlling the market, okay? Or you're controlling the market. You set the prices. But to do this, businesses often invest in property. They create strong brands, and sometimes they set aside their ethics in order to do this. A good example of this would be Amazon. Now, Amazon started off as an online bookstore, but they expanded aggressively into various other sectors, including cloud computing, groceries, and even physical retail. And buying up property is a very good way for Amazon to have this major portion of the market share. There are warehouses all around the globe ensuring people can get most of their products in a very brief time period. They've got physical stores. I know nowadays you can almost buy anything online from almost any shop, but Amazon still controls the largest share of the online retail. Now, this expansion of Amazon, the aggressive expansion, also led to criticisms and labor practices and that are a bit unethical and market dominance.
Expand, expand, expand. Clear forest, make land, fresh blood on hands. 5. Why just shells? Why limit yourself? She sells seashells, sell oil as well. 6. Guns, sell stock, sell diamonds, sell rock, sell water to a fish, sell the time to a clock. 7. Press on.
So this emphasizes aggressive expansion and diversification. The idea is to continuously grow and enter new markets, offering a wider range of products, all for maximizing profit. A good example of this would be General Electric for Americans out there. They started off as a company selling electrical equipment, but quickly expanded into aviation, healthcare, and even financial services. This is very good to maximize profit, but it also comes with its own problems. The diversification strategy helped General Electric become a major player in various different markets. Now, managing such a diverse portfolio can be quite challenging, and General Electric has faced some difficulty in recent years due to some of the sectors underperforming.
Press on the gas, take your foot off the brakes. Then run to be the president of the United States. 8. Big smile, make big wave, that's great. Now the truth is overrated, tell lies out the gate. 9. Polarize the people, controversy is the game. It don't matter if they hate you, if they all say your name.
Okay, so this part is about relentless ambition, using charisma and leveraging controversy, all to stay in the spotlight. It suggests that in order to succeed, you sometimes need to be bold. You need to create a strong public image, and you need to use controversy to stay in the spotlight. Okay, so I think we all know who I'm talking about here. Donald Trump used these tactics at a master level. His use of bold statements and controversial policies helped him stay in the media spotlight. Now, whether you love him or you hate him doesn't matter. If you talk about him, good or bad, as long as you talk about him, that's the whole idea behind what Ren just said, you know. It helped Donald Trump win the election.
10. The world is yours. Step out on the stage to a round of applause. You're a liar, cheat, a devil, a whore, and you sell seashells on the seashore.
So this part sums up the duality of success. The applause and accolades often mask the less glamorous side behind achieving success. The true cost of success can often involve ethical compromises and hidden truths. Now, a good example of this would be Theranos, the company that was celebrated for its innovative blood testing techniques, but behind the scenes they were engaged in significant fraud. The public's adoration masked the unethical practices that led to their eventual downfall. Okay, so that's a wrap up on this fun nursery rhyme. Please let me know in the comments section down below what I missed, what should be talked about, what you guys want to see more of. I think that this part of Money Game Part 2 of Ren is a very, very good explanation of business economics and finance. But like I said, please let me know what you guys thought about it, and let me know what you guys want to see more of. Okay, I will be bringing out more videos, more edutainment videos, more explanation videos on finance and economics. But I think if you understand just this small snippet of Ren's song, of what I explained today, you're already way ahead of many people coming to the mindset side of business economics and finance. So let me know what you think. While you're at it, please drop me a thumbs up, give this video a like. I would really appreciate it. This was William Jordan from Money Talks Unfiltered. Hope to see you all in the next video.